Parents, I hear this all the time from you. Why does just one more thing seem to push my child over the edge and they start having a meltdown? I totally get it because I get this question. In this video, I am going to explain what's happening when your child works for too long and why it results in a meltdown, and often it shows up in them now starting to refuse to do work. If this is our first time meeting, my name is Ms.Robinson. I have a master's degree in special education, and I've worked with hundreds of families and children to help children to become confident learners and also to help parents understand why school feels so hard for their child and what they can do differently to advocate for their child. I help parents be more confident as they navigate the school system. Right now, you may be noticing that your child's focus decreases the longer they work, that your child is crying, yelling, shutting down, or refusing to keep on working, and you're wondering why. Your child is saying, I just don't want to do this anymore, and they're tired. And over again, you are seeing your child's emotions explode, and your child is just shutting down. What is going on underneath this when your child is having a meltdown? It is because their brain is tired before the work is done. Your child may have been given 20 math problems to do, but they are at problem 5 and they are tired. Their brain is tired. Your child is using a lot of energy just to stay focused. And once the brain gets tired, then the emotions get bigger. Right now, the school is asking your child to finish their work on a schedule, not at their pace. And the school is asking them to keep going even when your child is mentally tired. And your child is under the pressure not to have a meltdown or to get in trouble. And your child has the pressure in class to finish just like everyone else. To stay calm when their body really wants to stop and pause, even though they are mentally fatigued. To you as a parent, these meltdowns may look like bad behavior. Your child is not trying. Your child is being dramatic. And it really is just your child experiencing mental exhaustion. When the right support is in place, your child's brain finally gets a chance to rest. Their emotions start to stabilize because they know that they do not have to work through exhaustion and feeling like, oh my gosh, there is no end in sight. Work feels doable and meltdowns happen less often when the right supports are in place. When support is added, what changes is that it reduces the mental overload and the emotional overload. So they are not experiencing that and they can focus on the academic task at hand. And this helps your child because they feel more in control of their emotions and what is going on in their environment. So at home, what you can try is that your child works for a short amount of time. You know your child best. I want you to currently time how long they can work for. Can they currently work for 2 minutes? Can they currently work for 5 minutes? I want you to time how many minutes they currently can work for. And then in the future, that's how many minutes they work for, and then they get a break. So they work for example, they work for 5 minutes, then they get a 2 minute break. They work for 5 minutes, then they get a 2 minute break. I want you to set a timer, and I want that timer in a spot so that your child can easily see that timer, and let your child move during the breaks. Let them get up out their seat. Let them move their arms, their legs, their feet. Okay, there needs to be some movement going on to let go of some of that energy. And also keep the breaks predictable, not earned. Okay, so let your child know that you are going to work for 5 minutes and then a 2 minute break. For some children, it's going to be work for 2 minutes and then get a 1 minute break. but is dictated around how long your child can work for, then a break. And over time, you should start to see that your child has fewer meltdowns, there is less arguing, and your child is better focused. With the school team, you should write down the signs before the meltdown. What is happening directly before the meltdown goes on? How long they can work for? Is it 2 minutes? Is it 5 minutes? What happens now that you have put these breaks in place? What has changed? How long can they now work for after these breaks are put in place? And then I want you to make sure your child has time to pause and reflect on what they are doing for their schoolwork. Some around you are giving your child scheduled breaks. You're observing how long they can work for right now. And if it's 5 minutes, then let them work for 5 minutes and then let them have a break for 2 minutes. For some children, they can work for 10 minutes and then they need a break. See what works best for your child. For parents who already have an IEP, it is so important that you share this information with the IEP team and the school team so that when you meet, it is a holistic conversation about how your child is performing academically and how your child is performing when it comes to their behavior, because the IEP team is getting insights into what is going on at home and also what is going on in the school building. Also, when you share your insights, it can help the meetings feel less stressful for you as a parent and more focus on your child and how they learn. So, I have linked below a low cost IEP parent prep kit that shows you how to organize what you're seeing and talk about it clearly with the school. Click below for your IEP parent prep kit.